Hello, YouTubers. You enjoy hearing all the ambient noise there from the big shop heater that's running in the background? Uh, Now, wait a minute. Let me get a snot rag here. There we go. Okay. Oh, here. One of the problems with having one of these animals on your face is that its presence is always kind of like there, and you sort of notice it from time to time. Damn, see, look at, I have got to find out if I can wear contacts, because this dust and crap on my glasses is driving me up the wall. I imagine it ain't too much fun for you guys either. Now, today I have I have a fucking ulnar neuropathy here. I don't, like this. Well, the ulnar distribution in my hand is completely fucking numb, and I don't like that. I don't think I'm having a stroke. If I am, at least it's a non-dominant side stroke. I guess there's a blessing there. If that's the case, I don't think I'm having a stroke. Because I'm otherwise feeling fine. Well, as fine as I ever feel now. After falling into the fire pit in 2011 and bashing my face in. Come hither, put thy finger on my face and feel where it's been bashed in. I promise you I won't call you my Lord and my God. On that one. But God bless us all. Well, you never know where the day is going to lead. So last night I called my nephew Ed, and so I badgered him into calling Dean Caswell in Australia. So he called Dean Caswell in Australia for about, I don't know, maybe. So we talked for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And then he put up a video about it. I'll see if I can send you a link or some damn thing. I don't know. But I have not. I forgot to mention, I have not been to sleep or been asleep. I have not gone to bed, more accurately. Been to sleep? What the hell is that locution? Syntax, Joe, syntax. Well, because I've not been asleep. I mean, I've not gone to bed. So, yeah. It's like, well, you sort of, it's like you come to consciousness. Obviously, I've slept a bit here at the table, but I didn't go into the bedroom. Oh, I'm going to turn off that. I got the heater on in there too. I ought to turn that off. It's 20 degrees right now, and it's at 10 in the morning Eastern time. It's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a cold ass morning, folks. Is it January 15th? Is it January 17th? No, it's December 8th. No, December 9th. I'm sorry. Saturday, December 9th, 2017. Hello, YouTubers. Oh, man. Just beat me with a fucking pipe, will you? Put the dogs and kids away. I'm going to swear a bit, I suppose. I'm a good guy, but I swear a lot. I try to be a good guy, but I swear a lot. For those of you who can't deal, well, just God bless you. Well, so I got a phone call from my son here about an hour or so ago. Well, half hour ago. And he'd arrived at the parking lot at Riverside Hospital. Oh, there's a great song about that. There was a. I like Puppy. I like Oak Riders Puppy over here. You know. Well, Oak Riders Puppy with my hat on it. Oak Riders Puppy. Oak Rider liked this puppy too. He carried her around when he was a puppy. That's why it's called Oak Rider Puppy. And then he just wanted to tear it the fuck up. So I sort of kind of rescued it from it. And I've kept it. It's kind of like more of a human toy now than a dog toy. I've talked about that before. Oh, man. Anyway, so my son called me. He was in the parking lot over at Homicide Methodist. And or as Dr. Zollinger called it, the Pleasure Drome. Hey boys, your boy's been up at the Pleasure Drome for 3 months, and you come back here, and we can't get any work out of you. God bless Dr. Zollinger. He was great. Is great. He still is great. Yeah, I mean, basically, because he still lives on. He lives on in all the people he trained. Yeah. He walked me down the hall of the 11th floor when I was an intern. Linked arms, very European. He says, men in Europe walk like this all the time and nobody thinks it's queer. Yes, Dr. Zollinger. And then he says, what? I know you're going to go to that ER. You're going to go to that ER rotation here next month, aren't you? I said, yes, sir, Dr. Zollinger, I am. And it's like, and this advice was good advice, and it's always stayed with me. He said, what? There are 2 things that are going to happen to you down there. Just those cunts are going to try to control you. Don't let them do that. Yes, I know that's racist, that's sexist, all that shit. Man, those cunts are going to try to control you. Don't let them do it. He says, and here's the real substantive piece of advice. Well, that was a substantive piece of advice, because that's true. He says, make sure that you either have somebody in the hospital in 30 minutes or out of the damn door in 30 minutes. Don't sit on somebody. Make a decision. And that is probably one of the best pieces of advice I've ever had. That was, if somebody's coming in and you've got to deal with them, you have to deal with them within 30 minutes. One way or another. Thanks, Dr. Zollinger. Yeah. No, he had a way of talking. He was great. He is great. He was great. Well, as I said, he still lives on. Lives on up here, doesn't he? He and McCartier draining his cat's abscess on the kitchen table. Saunders' cat had this huge abscess on its abdomen. McCartier's was like the premier French pancreatic surgeon. He and Zollinger became buds during the Second World War. He's coming over and he's staying at Zollinger's house. And they're sitting up all night drinking wine and shit. So they decide to operate on Zollinger's cat on the kitchen table, which they did. And drained this big abscess out of his cat's belly. Cat did fine. Zollinger liked to tie off all bleeders with stick ties. He always made a thing about how fast he was, and he was quite fast. He was technically really, really adept, and Yeah, well, he'd, he'd tape the occasional medical student to the wall, but yeah, very much like a would-be crucifixion. Uh, there was this great time. This great time when, yeah. This isn't like suffer the little children to come unto me, for such is the kingdom of heaven. No, for Zolger, that was like the kingdom of hell. He had, the little children coming unto him, and so he was. This was when they started letting medical students, see stuff early on, and so this guy, I'll call him a kid. What the fuck? Because everybody's a fucking kid at some point in their life, even if they're in their 20s. This guy's there. He said, no, he's actually in scrubs. So, I mean, he looks like he belongs where he is. And he's right behind, standing in an appropriate place, right behind, one of the people that are actually in gowns and scrubbed in. And he was looking and he's watching. That's fine. And he hadn't said anything for a long time. He was behaving well. And so suddenly his hand comes forth, and it goes between the two, first and second assistants, across from Dr. Zollinger. The hand sort of goes between them. He says, and he points at something inside the entrance. What's that? Dr. Zollinger was speechless. I mean, speechless. This is a man that basically was rarely at loss for words. And you can see his eyes get really wide over his mask. You're like, watch this finger, and the guy stuck it into the fucking wound. The kid stuck his hand into the wound. His unwashed hand into the wound. Of course, Zollinger went ballistic, as rightfully he should have done. He just, ah! And so he took the kid over and stood him against the wall and put his arms out like Jesus on the cross. Just give me some tape, give me some tape, give me some tape. He fucking taped the kid's arms out to the side. You don't want to see the apparition so much? Here, you can watch the apparition from over here. Talk about great moments in medicine. The Burroughs Wellcome Museum in London ought to have a painting of that. Norman Rockwell should have done that. Clueless medical student sticks unwashed hand in the wound with Dr. Zollinger. That would be better than caught touching himself. Or here's one. Z and McCurdy operate on Z's cat on the kitchen table. Now there's one that should have been captured for all time. Well, of course, let's not forget the fact that the one time when he took of course, he always had this huge Montenegro fountain pen. These like $5,000 pens. He always liked to go in. I'll make a nid in your chart. He always made a big deal out. This nib was like about an inch wide. Give me a break. Anyway, that's what he did. He's pretentious because he grew up in a suck-hind tit coal miners' fucking shotgun shack in southern Ohio, in the Ohio Triangle. And when you come from that kind of background, you don't lose certain habits, and you don't lose certain aspirations, and you don't lose certain tastes. Well, he liked pretentious shit. That's what he liked. And roses. And bags of out-of-date blood to put on his roses. He's a great guy. I'll tell you, this man was great. He taught me a lot. I might sound like I'm bad-mouthing, but I am not bad-mouthing. So, I told you about, he'd gone in, and he'd done this, I don't know, he'd done a breast biopsy or some damn thing on this woman. And she was in one of the 10 rooms, which, like 710, 810, 9. Those were single rooms, and there weren't very many single rooms. Nowadays, everybody's got a single room. Put them in there so if nobody sees you if you're dying. See, nobody sees you if you're dying, so you can go in there and you can die, and nobody's going to call and ask, come help my roommate, come help my roommate. No. We all have to be in single rooms now. God forbid somebody's going to see your hoo-hoo or your cock or your junk or something. No, I'd just soon have somebody there that if I'm going to cack off, no, Star's my roommate, Star! Not so much anymore now. Anyway, so he's in there and he pulls out this Montenegro pad. Makes a note on her chart. I'll make a note on your chart. And she's just carrying on and giving him a god-awful ration of shit about stuff that doesn't matter. And he's just nodding. Yes. He was really good at PR. He and Art James, James of the James Cancer Center, Art James, who was trained by him. Oh yeah, both from basically almost the same area. Oh, they knew how to do that bullshit thing. Yes. Art James was so full of crap. Well, he was a lot more full of crap than Zollinger. Oh, Dr. James! Dr. James is going to do my cancer screening. Well, fine. Good. I'm sure he did a good job. I bet you had to listen to a lot of shit, too, before he did it. Anyway, well, that's all part of the practice of any profession, isn't it? It's like, my lawyer always said, better bring your checkbook. You better bring your checkbook. And even better, he liked it even better when I brought him cash. I took him $1,000 cash one day. I'll make a note in your file as he put it into his inside coat pocket. I'll make a note in your file about this. I didn't mind. He was a good lawyer. There was nothing so expensive as a cheap lawyer. Anyway, so he's making a note in this breast patient's chart. And she's just, yeah. And so, then he comes out and he tells our senior resident, I won't tell you his name, I think he's still alive. The guy's wife, hated him so much she killed herself because he bored her to death. Well, no, bored her to committing suicide. And hey, I didn't see why, trust me. I had to make rounds with this guy. And it went on. And I thought, just shut up and let's go so we can go home. No, on. I know why she killed herself. Trust me, I know. Anyway, so Zollinger goes out and says, Boss, why don't you go I want you to go back in there and fuck her and make her shut up. No, that's exactly what he said. I want you to go back in there and fuck her and make her shut up. And he got tapped on the shoulder just after he said that, and she had come and stood behind him while he said that. He went, ah! Then just moved on. No, just moved on. Well, I'll tell you, if this guy had gone back in there and screwed her, he would have bored her to death. He would have bored her to death. I'll tell you that right there. Oh man, just on. Yeah, and this is like 7:30, and we're trying to get home because this is our quote night off. On. Did I mention I've not been to bed? Where's my hair? How's my hair? What do I do? Did I mention that my ex-wife is dying? Yeah. Well, I'm not. That's an occasion. That's not an occasion for rejoicing. But I'm going to tell you right now, and Thomas said as well, and I said as well, when Thomas called me and told me that, she would not have wanted to live like this. There's no way she would want to live like this. So it's just taking a little longer than what probably could have done, should have done. But that's anyway. Can't say that Thomas didn't give her a fair crack at that, and that wouldn't have been my call, but that was his call, and can't fault him for that either way. And which is pretty much what we were talking about the other night when he hung up on me. But well, I've seen more of this shit than he has, and that's the way it is. But he's gonna go over there and do the right. He's over there right now. He's doing the right thing. He's being with her while she fades away. It's gonna take a while. It'll take about 36 hours, I imagine. Big old wet fucking towel or pillow would hasten things, but that would be overtly. That would be indictable. You don't want to do anything indictable. Why do I have this ulnar neuropathy? Well, because I have an ulnar neuropathy. That's why. No, I guess I pretty much mentioned everything. Really, talked about talking to Dean Caswell, talking to my nephew, talking about not getting any sleep. Told you a Zollinger story or three. Told you. Oh, I talked to Tony Ballman the other night, or yesterday. That's all this sort of blends right now. And I told you about, dealing with the fucking, trying to register for the surgery center thing. And Tony Pincham is back. Tony Pincham is back making new videos. He's making new videos. Of course, he's having his Christmas, orgasm, Christmas cum rag video stuff, where he just kind of goes, wow, it's Christmas. He does do a nice job in his house for Christmas. You really do. If you like that kind of thing. Well, he does, obviously, and that shows. Good for him. I could give a fuck, but he likes it. He's my friend. Good for him. All right. Really? I know I sound I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. See, when I sound sarcastic, I'm not being sarcastic. When I don't sound sarcastic, I probably am. But not always. Oh, look at this. Yeah, isn't that great? Oh, okay. That's fine. Here, I'm going to have a final reading. Let's audition a tattoo, shall we? You know, for like this vacant space here. Let's audition this reading. I mentioned this the other day. But let's just excuse me. Be sure. Turn, turn. Come on. My Lord and my God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. Well, you know, that's if I had to have any text put on my arm, it would be, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So, John 1:1. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, it's taken me years to, I'm sure I don't fully understand that. I don't think any human being, whether alive, can fully understand that, but you can make a good crack at it. I, I really struggled with that for a I didn't know I didn't know what the hell that meant. You know, of course, if you start off and you don't know what it means, you think it's foolish, and you go, hey, idiot. No, but once you understand that or get a grasp of it, wow, that just overwhelms you. I mean, just overwhelms you when you think about it. I put my glasses on, but I don't want to. I don't want to look through all the crap on them, and I keep cleaning them off. My God. I didn't think I was going to talk this long. Who the fuck else am I going to talk to? All right. Well, hello, folks in the southern hemisphere that I really, really miss, even though I know you don't want to have anything to do with me. Then you know who you are. Well, I'm glad you came up the damn driveway that day. I really am. You didn't have to. No, you didn't have to. Didn't have to stay all night either, did you? Okay, I gotta let that go. I gotta let that go. It's great memories, though. Real beat off fodder. Put the dogs and kids away. Well, the kids anyway. I don't know. Dogs probably don't mind. Cut me a little slack, guys. I've been up all night. I didn't realize I'd been up all night, but I have been up all night. You know, my ex-wife's dying. No, I'm not going to milk that. That's my son's problem. See, I pre-mourned my mother. So when my mother died, I was, there with her, and I knew she was going to die. And it wasn't like it was a big deal. I mean, it was a big deal, but it wasn't a big deal. My sister pussied out, interestingly. She, also a physician, osteopathic physician, not an allopathic physician, elected not to stay and see her mother go. Well, she and her husband went back to the house and kind of were, more or less securing the perimeter there. I still would love to know the story of why my brother-in-law took my mother into the lawyer 5 days before she went to the rest home to change her will. I don't know what they hoped to gain, because they didn't really. If anything, they just, they were including me official, or like overtly including me, but it's like functionally, given the way she had her bank account set up, it didn't matter. Like, assholes. Just listen. I forgive her. I forgive him. That's what you're supposed to do as a Christian. Doesn't mean I'm going to forget, but I forgive him. I forgive him. It's money. I don't need that money. It was nice to have had that at that stage of my life, because that was a pretty tight time for me, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm past that. That was 17 years ago. No. I'm a free-form guy. I don't like my sister likes free-form stuff. She's pretty tight-assed. I don't know. Maybe in her heart she's not tight-assed. She just wishes she could. Maybe she wishes she wants to be like me or could be like me, but she feels she has to be tight-assed. I don't know. There are a lot of people out there like that. Yes, I know. There are a lot of people out there that feel they have to live a lie, too, don't they? To make their folks and community happy. Oh, and we're back. I got to stop doing that. I do. I got to stop doing that. That's true. We all know that's true. No, I was that way for a long time. That's why I know it's true. Down that path lies living death. You appear to be alive, but you're dead. The you is dead. There's no you left anymore. It's dead. It's a wild ass heater, isn't it, huh? Okay. Well, this has dragged on a bit longer than I thought. Anyway, so Dean Caswell, God bless you for suffering me and Ed B to call you last night, I guess. And in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. Remember that? And a lot of people don't agree with that. Actually, my ex-wife always liked to say, she always liked to affect that she was an agnostic. I'm not an atheist, I'm an agnostic. Even though she went to a Roman Catholic church. Well, she converted, she thought Paris was worth a mass so that she could get the cheaper tuition for my son at the school. I would have gladly paid the extra money and not have him become a Roman Catholic. But there it is. That's neither here nor there. It's not my business. Well, yeah, it was then at the time. Not now. It's all right. It's all right. No, it is. I mean, it is. I know I sound like it's okay. It's not popish idolatry. I just say that. I read a lot of Reformation history down there. Oh, man. Okay. Well, meanwhile, our church choir organist is got a really bad gall bag. He's going to have He's probably under the knife right now. Hot lights and heel of steel. Hot lights and cold steel. Oh, man. Oh, hear that? You can't hear that, but I can hear it. It's running right up my spine. Alrighty. I'll say bye-bye, YouTube. Finally. Good God Almighty.